and the mind is busy. It's busy right now. It's
I was just thinking the only thing to do is just be silent, because anything that comes out is just claiming this.
Good. Yeah. Now, you can't be silent. You can't go, okay, all right, then I'm going to be silent. Who or what would be saying that? The mind. You with me? Yeah. The silence happens in the full understanding, James, of what you're not.
Yeah.
Then it just happens. I was trying to get it to happen a moment ago when I said, what's this? What the hell is this? You're on it. What's this? You don't need an answer. You don't need an answer to that question. What's this? Yeah. But it brings you to here. Because when you know what you're not, yeah, holy shit, what's this?
Yeah. So your attention shifts.
Yeah.
From that to this.
You could say that. You could say that. Yeah. But the attention is not on something here.
No.
It's not on something. It just shifts from that. Yeah. And then collapses into this. Collapses into this. It's not attentive of this. That would be two.
Yes.
Good. See, up until just here, yeah, there's been zero seeking into what you are. Zero. All there's been up to just here is working out what you're not. I would hardly call that seeking.
No.
Yeah, because we're even using the mind to work out what we're not. The only thing we could use.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that we believe we are is dualistic. You were born, one day you'll die, one day you're happy, the next day you're sad, then the next day you're happy again. It's dualistic. The character is dualistic. So the only thing that you could use to work out what that character was or is would be a dualistic instrument, the mind. So we use the mind to come to an understanding of what we're not. But you can't use the mind to be just here with this.
No. So it's good. You can use the mind to
come to an understanding of what you're not.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. Of course. Of course. That's all we've got. That's why we sit here and communicate. We're communicating backwards and forwards, and all we're using is words, backwards and forwards. Yeah. You're having thoughts. It's just that's all. That's what's happening. Yeah. If there weren't any words, there'd be no characters. Wouldn't need to be even communicating.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. The word is not the thing. A word is not an entity. And the word is not about a personal entity, because the personal entity is nothing but words. Also, words. The James character I'm talking about there. Yeah.
Yeah.
All 100% dependent upon words. 100%. If you removed all those words, amnesia, James disappears.
There's with the words, there's like an image, an imagination as well.
Yeah.
But like if you say tree,
yeah,
it's like
100%.
I imagine a pine tree.
Good.
Or what I call a pine tree.
Good, good. What's an imaginary pine tree without words?
Just an imagination.
It's nothing
No,
without
it's nothing.
words.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
know. You wouldn't know it was a pine tree, even if
No.
you imagined it, right? You
Yeah,
wouldn't know.
yeah, yeah.
Like if I said to you, imagine a green apple, you go, "Yep,
Yeah.
okay, got it." Yeah. How would you know it was a green apple without further
Yeah, you
thoughts,
wouldn't.
further
No.
words?
Yeah.
You understand? So even the image is dependent on the word.
Yeah.
The image,
Yeah.
that is an image. It's dependent on word to be something.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Same as the imaginary image. Yeah. It's still
Yeah.
dependent on thoughts. Like if you imagine a pine tree, it's thoughts that's saying, "Oh, that's a pine
So
tree."
it'd still be imagination, but there just
Yes.
wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Because I could imagine. I don't know. I should imagine that animals have memory or imagination, but they don't have the words.
Yeah. That very, 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 very low on the linguistic level.
Yeah.
Very, very, very low. Do they still operate dualistically? Yeah, they do, but they don't know it.
Yeah.
They don't know. There's not a personal character there.
No.
Do they still know hot from cold or friend from foe? Yep, they do. But they don't know they're a dualistic character. A dog doesn't even know it's a dog. We've labeled it that, dog. You think the dog's walking around going, fucking, I'm a pretty all right dog, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or I'm a dog that's got low self-esteem. Like, doesn't know it's a dog. It's just a living thing. Yeah? It's us that's given it meaning. The dog doesn't have the language to give itself meaning. Doesn't have a word to give itself meaning. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. Without that language, without those words, without that language, we wouldn't be able to have this conversation,
No.
to then reflect back. What's this? Profound. Language is profound. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. So are thoughts. Brilliant. Brilliant. But it's all imagination. You could say when you go to sleep at night and you start dreaming, the content of that dream, that's brilliant. What the hell is creating that? It's brilliant.
It's like a movie.
Yeah. The fuck is creating that? It's amazing. This isn't about trying to kill thoughts or no. They're amazing. It's like I keep referring to thoughts as the sixth sense.
Yeah.
You want to kill that. You just have to
They're incredible.
you just have to see what it's doing, what it's seemingly creating, what thought is seemingly creating. Yeah. Then it'll dawn on you one day, holy shit, there is an intelligence here behind all this. There's an intelligence. Because the thoughts aren't they're not just popping out of nothing into existence. There's an intelligence behind thoughts. You could go, I could go out on a limb and say there's a thinker behind thoughts. But it's one mind responsible for all thoughts that are arising everywhere at the same time. No wonder it's called God. So the one is having an experience of seeming 8 billion. And in some of those 8 billion, it awakens to itself. And it does that. It'll even produce this here to be talking to that there to try and awaken to itself. Do you understand? Yeah.
So, yeah. So it's but it's forgotten on purpose. It wants to have a dualistic experience.
Yeah. Because if it
Because
did,
if it was,
yeah, go on.
because if it was God and it was creator of everything, it could wake up when it wants to wake up, but
Yeah, or not.
yeah.
Doesn't matter. It's all a dream.
So it's none of it's just like a movie. It's not real, but it's entertaining.
Yeah, for one. And as my teacher
Yeah.
often said to me, and James, thou art that. Now, all we got to do is to get that to see it's not two.
It's not two, and it's not words or thought.
Correct. Yet that's the instrument that gets used so as the one can have a seeming experience. It's a dream.
Is there something that you would recommend to use thoughts to catch it out? Because there's been a lot of catching out here lately with things.
Okay, look, the only thing I would say, yeah, and it's not really using thoughts, it is a little, yeah. The only thing I would say, when you're caught up, yeah, because you will recognize when you're caught up, you'll start to feel like it, or anxiety will start to come up, or whatever, right? Fear, yeah. When you realize that that's occurring, wherever you are, I don't care where you are, but wherever you are, just stop, pause, and look around in the immediacy of now and see if you can find anything wrong.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Look around the room now. Look under the table. You know, if you could, I'd ask you to look behind your couch. You probably can't, but just look around. Like literally, look around.
Yeah.
Good. Now my question is, what's happening?
Nothing.
Good. Now compare this to this. Here is where you live. Here.
Yeah.
Sitting here. Sitting here.
I'd rather live here than here.
Yeah. Hello.
Don't always seem to be a choice, but if
I understand. But that's why I'm saying to you, you know, look, you can do it 20 times a day. Stop and pause. Like if there's fear going on, right? Because your mind's projecting and it's thinking this and it's all over the shop, right? Just stop, pause, and look around. Is there actually anything right here, right now? Because this is where you live, right? Right here, right now. Is there actually anything to be fearful of? Nope. Then that's not true.
Yeah.
Because this is where you are.
Yeah.
You with me?
Yeah.
If the attention goes into the mind, it's like we live in a bubble of the mind. We live in the bubble of the mind, and then we take what's going on in the mind to be reality. Holy fuck. Really? It's nothing but words and shit going on in there.
Well, I know this is just a story, but like what I would say is I don't know, last 6-7 months, there's been so much much more openness here.
Beautiful.
So there's just been like there's been like a joy or excitement, like you know when you're a child and you're excited for no reason at all.
Yeah.
And I've had moments of like and my mind always used to play things down, but like I don't want to make it into, if I was that way inclined, I'd say some of the experiences have been like blissful or whatever, but I don't, to me it's just like just like joy, I'd say even love. The other day I just felt so much love. It sounds stupid to me. If I was listening to myself, I think, oh, but it was just like
Understand.
I felt emotional at some point. And I had some things coming. Yeah, just like emotion. Yeah, moved. I felt moved, and I had things coming up of I felt a lot of love for my ex-wife, who I blamed for having an affair years ago because she had an affair, but I was blaming my suffering on her.
Yeah.
And I just felt so much like, oh my God, it wasn't even true. And just complete.
Good for you.
So things like that have been happening, but there's also been some clear seeing with like if I come up and there's some resistance, or I feel that stress or struggling or something, there's a, like you're saying, a stopping. But if I was unconscious of it, I wouldn't be able to stop.
Of course.
So there's some there's a bit of distance from it. So I'm conscious of it, I can stop, and then I realised, and there was like almost like a seeing of, what am I actually running away from? So this feeling or whatever, I sat with it, and it seems to. I'm not trying to get rid of it.
I
Just to
understand.
sit with
I
it.
understand. I understand.
And it's sort of just there is nothing there. Like, what
Good.
am I like resisting?
Yeah, good. Now come back to good. Great. Now come back to, what's this?
Yeah.
That's the inquiry, James. Yeah. And keep doing the reality checks throughout the course. I call them reality checks throughout the course of the day. Stop and pause. What's actually happening? Holy shit, nothing. Pooh. This is where I live. I'm here. Yeah.